Hello, welcome to Planet Coaster. So I started a series for this a while ago, but that kind of happened shortly after things started to go wrong in my life. So we kind of just put it on hold a little bit. But right now we are on a premium map. I probably should check who did this. I don't remember. Who made it? Is there a way to tell who made it? I don't think there is, right? I don't think there is. Okay. There is somebody that made this. If I can find out the name, I will shout them out. I'm not very good at terrain, so I kind of just either go to completely flat world, which looks awful, or I go ahead and I borrow somebody else. I'm really bad for not knowing. I should probably let's see if I can find out who made it, so I can give them a shout out rather than just stealing their work and then being like, "This is mine now." Right, so who was this made by? You're in Frontier Workshop. You should better sit now. Stuff. Ah, there you go. Anti-verb hashtag 18322. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. I got his niece. So yeah, shout out to him for doing that. I made a couple of changes. Like I added some plants around the outside of the road, and there was a building, like a manor kind of thing that I removed, just because I didn't want. So here we go. So this is kind of like actually where the park entrance is. I don't actually know where the. So normally they spawn in the truck, like in the like guests will spawn in caravans, right? So technically, I should probably just have to spawn somewhere around here. Or do I want them like maybe around here? Maybe yeah, here would be good. So here's kind of going to be like caravan and stuff, which I can go ahead and start that right away. With the facilities, I haven't played this game. Bear with. That's staff facilities. I need guest facilities. Staff services maybe. Trout food facility staff. It's scenery maybe. That doesn't make sense, does it? You have to bear with me. I've barely touched this game. It's got to be facilities, right? What are we on? Custom. Ah, yeah. There we go. I found it. Don't worry. You like randomized colors? Really? Fine. Fine. What are we on? Let's pause. We'll control the change from the first game. We're gonna just have a couple of caravans, I guess, here and there. Change the colours up just a touch. Maybe like dark green because why not? Why else? So they're gonna like maybe like a little caravan park, I guess, in a way. Just where all the guests are gonna come from. I don't want to walk like 5 miles to get to the park, right? Well, that's a weird. That's an interesting caravan colour, but you know, we'll just go with it. We'll do one more. We'll do like a white one, just because it makes the most sense. There's not really any like. I don't know what we'll do with all of this. Maybe just put some trees and stuff. And I feel like it's not bad to have like a lot of open area. You know, maybe like I don't know. We'll figure out what we're gonna do there. This is kind of gonna be where the entrances are, so we need to start by adding path in. Stamp. Classic paths. Right, so that's on grids. Can we? So if we just do this all of these, just so they all have like. Whoa, that camera rotating is weird. I kind of like it though. So these are kind of all gonna stamp builder. Aha! Well, this is very odd, isn't it? Oh no. Straight. There we go. So those of you who've been to caravan parks, they don't typically run like this. Like you have the caravans, right? There's not really paths that link the caravans together. It depends, I guess, on the place. And this is just kind of just so it gets more than anything. I don't want the paths to be too small, so we're going to actually just go on the stamps. Just like fill in the gaps. However, I do need to change the path type. No, no. How do I change the path? Use path. Customize. Aha! I kind of want a bit more natural looking. Just yeah, just like a sandy path. I think is the best. I don't really like the sand though. Sand is weird to me. Invisible path. Oh, that's odd, isn't it? Okay. Sure. Go with this. I want to make this all like intersecting. What do you mean intersecting terrain? Okay, then. Oh, you can snap it. Oh, that's so much better. It's sort of still weird getting used to all these controls. Like I said, I haven't really played much of. Stamp grid. Oh, you know what? That's so much better. Okay, so it's not gonna work because it's like terrain style, suspended ground. It's intersecting terrain, right? So how do I solve that problem? Or can I not solve that problem? Is it because the terrain just... Okay, let's just like try and, you know, like get rid of the entire path. Right, so we've kind of got... Okay, so now... Okay, now I can place this. Okay. I don't like the path. I like natural paths, but this doesn't... It's not... I want something a bit like... Yeah, maybe like a grey would be nice. Oh, that's not bad. I guess sand will have to do, right? I'm not a big fan of sand. I kind of feel like we have many other options. I want grass, really. But that's fine, I guess. I don't know. Or do we just not go for a natural path? We go for like asphalt. We can go for asphalt, I guess. I think that's our best case, best option. Oh wait, we can change the color. Oh wait, if I change the asphalt to like a dark green, is that gonna like? Oh yes. I kind of feel like it needs to be like a dark green. No, maybe like a lighter green, like sage green, maybe. No, okay. Mantis green. Yeah, we can do that. That works. It's not perfect, but it will work. I kind of want to look like there's grass here, but just I don't want to make it like dirt. So it'll be like a nice. We haven't really got the. No, this will have to do for now. I don't really know where I'm going to take this from here. It should be. Where did he? Oh, I lost the caravan. What should fix that? So all of these are going to come probably. So the entrance is here. If I do this. I think I'll just surround this area of trees in a bit, but this for now will work. I don't really know where I'm going with this, to be honest. But I know. Why is it like. That's weird. Isn't it? That is very weird. Is it because it's on ground? And it's on ground, right? Yeah. See, all stuff I don't know about yet. I'm learning. It's second okay, so where's the demolished tool? I'm demolished the path under one. Yeah, the path is gone. Side. There. Oh, I messed up. I'm really bad at this. Sorry. Bear with me. So that's instant. That's fine. Right, so now we can just go back to regular line, and then this is to go up to about 8, right? Yeah, 8's about right. And then you have to cross a road, which is fine. And then you have this path. I feel like this go just because it's not big. Oh! I don't want to wash the water. I don't want to, you know what? It's fine. We'll fix the water situation in a bit. What even is the water? Is it terrain, maybe? Oh. That is very odd. Can I just demolish the path and not the wall then? Turn that off. Now I should just go to the haha. Haha. I'm learning. Okay, see. So I can cross the road. Yes. I think I'm gonna sneeze again. I can feel it. What kind of path are we looking? We're looking for, I guess, yeah, asphalt would work. Night, but like maybe like a. Typically, you want like a lighter grey, right? A light path grey. Yeah, like that. Okay, now this needs to obstructed by what? Okay, now, so as you can see, we've got this stuff here. So if we demolish, I'll get rid of water again. I knew that was gonna happen. Let's go to and just try and clear out some of these a little bit, just like that. Clear out a couple of these too. And then if we grab another path and we pop it like here. This spot is obstructed. But why? Because it's on the ground path and not obstructed. Is it the... obstructed by what though? What is obstructing you, I ask? Oh, that's weird. That I don't like. Oh, what though? Is it just the water that's obstructing it? Does it need to go... Okay, let's think, Nathan, think. Right, so we want intersecting terrain. Okay. I don't like these paths. Why is it done that then? Oh, it's because I'm suspended. Okay. So that's the shot. So how do we make it go up? Is my question. Because it was like... Oh, that went up, right? Okay. By what? Is it just the water that's obstructing? Then if I get rid of the water... how do we fix this? Think, Nathan. Okay, so the only way that I can think of fixing this is by turning that right down. It's bringing this terrain up. Oh, that's weird. That's very weird, isn't it? So if we do, this is what I did in the old game. And if it works the same with this one, it doesn't seem to. Okay. Oh, this is a weird move. I spent too much time not actually doing anything. Sorry. Right, I'm gonna disappear for a bit and figure out like what to do here, and then I'll bring you guys back after. hope you enjoyed that little time lapse. I didn't really get much done, to be fair. Like, not really. Oh, I can't even remember what I even did in the time lapse. It was a couple of days ago, and did this in parts. This is kind of where we're at though for today. I could have built more. I don't really know where I'm going to take things right now. I like this. This is cool. I like this idea. It just made it feel like it was a bit weird for me seeing the river just end. So I tried to make it look like there's like some kind of sewer that it's going through, which I think was really cool. And then it's the entrance. Again, nothing too fancy. Rubbish entrances. So these are going to have a few more details in the future. But for now, I've just left them. And I'll do some stuff around here as well. Like this. And then obviously I've got all these buildings here. I built a bunch of food stuff. I do need to go ahead and fix this. Oh, that's not what I do. We need asphalt. Yes, I need to finish all of this. I'm gonna do that for now. So this will be like multiple buildings or one single building. I haven't quite decided yet, and obviously I'll do some decorations here and there. I need to go ahead and I need to sort out this, build some kind of entrance. I don't really know what I'm going to do because this station is a bit higher than I would have liked. That just comes down to the fact that I've got lower parts. I just kind of had an issue with. I tried to make the coaster come in and around the shopping area, kind of like so the guests got some kind of. Sorry, I'm tired. Imagine you're a guest about this height, and then you get to see the coaster whiz by. You know, it's kind of the idea. It's meant to be like super cool. I'm gonna stand here for a second so you can kind of get the feeling they have. So the idea is that they come in and like see this and be like, "Wow, this is so cool," and kind of like, I don't know, it's just cool to have experience a coaster nearby. Or just casually doing things like eating and walking around. Like you come in the entrance and like there's a chance that you come in and then as you come in you get to witness the coaster come by, which I think is a really cool thing. I really want to try and work on lines of sight. I don't want too much to be revealed. I want them to kind of like never know what's going to be next. Yeah, that's a really cool effect. But I don't really know yet. I got this bar. This is meant to be a zebra crossing. I felt it was just. I mean, obviously there's no traffic because it's not meant to, right? But it's kind of just a decoration piece, you know. Like you come here and then. Yes, sorry. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this path yet. I might fence it. I think about adding a custom fence along here, and then a custom fence all around this area. So this is kind of like a campsite. There's nothing really too fancy here. This is kind of just where the guests spawn, pretty much. It's just better than having them to spawn like all the way like over here somewhere, and then like have to travel. I'll put a sign here as well. There'll be a sign that will point to this direction, telling them that that's where the park is. So if you were driving, you'd see it, and you're like, oh yeah, let's go that way. So this will. I don't know what else I'm gonna add. Probably not a lot else. Campsites, for those of you that have been to a standard campsite, are literally just fields. Sometimes they have tents, sometimes they don't. And you have a couple of toilets just because, why not? I don't like the fact that this sticks out though. I might have to do something about that. And these are meant to be custom sinks, and they're nothing too fancy. I just thought they would work. So they can wash their dishes and stuff. Just a couple of benches and then a giant fire pit in the middle. That's it. Nothing too fancy. In fact, it's only like a couple of hours worth of making stuff. The coaster took a while. I'm still not completely happy with it. I don't know what it is about it. It just doesn't. I don't know. I mean, I don't like this, but I have to delete the entire thing and rebuild it, and I just can't forward. Like because I started like a steeper angle and then I smoothed it out because I had a really steep angle and then it kind of like increased the fear factor too high, which is weird. So I need to note that in the future if I do lift hills, they need to be a bit less steep, I guess. And there's no inversions in this coaster, so it's just got like a standard drop, a couple of airtime hills, a little curl down here. It's I don't know, it's end bit here, man. Like it just doesn't feel right. Like I smoothed this path out, and it's still got this weird bump in it, and I don't know why it does that. It's kind of just the coaster's definitely building is similar to the first game, but a bit different. So I think in the first game this would have been smoothed out, and I wouldn't have that little bump here. There's even like a bit of a weird, like it's really hard to see, but there's like a really weird turn. I don't know. This turn's got something weird about it. Maybe not, but it did at some point. Yeah, I don't like the fact that this has got a little bump. That's weird to me. I mean, I could bring this down, but I'm not sure it would help. I don't know, something just does feel right. I don't know what it is, but anyway, it's just a standard coaster. We're gonna just ride on this real quick, just so you guys kind of have an idea. You should see on the track what I mean by like some of the weird bumps it's got. So this bit's fine. See, that's got a bit of a weird track bump there, or well, weird curl. And you see that little bit there? It like sticks out a bit. It's very strange. And then another weird thing, and then I know. Then right. The good thing is yeah. See, I've smoothed this entire track out. It works out perfectly though. It, like, all of this I smoothed. I smoothed all of this. It just doesn't look smooth. Maybe it's a coaster track. I don't really know. It's a bit strange. So I don't know what to do about that. I'll maybe play a bit off camera and see what I can do to fix it if I can. I kind of want to decide on what I want to do with this coaster. Like, I want coasters obviously to be, I don't want the coaster to be completely boring. Like, what if I put? I'm thinking about putting like a tunnel along here, so you go through a tunnel and then down the tunnel, maybe like another tunnel here, just to give the coaster a bit more life, more than anything. I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of like theming around the coaster. So I haven't really decided on that. I don't really know what I kind of don't really know what I'm going for. I don't know if I'm going to just go for a standard like lightly themed theme park or like a massively themed one. You know, I want to kind of do a steampunk somewhere. I'm not very good at steampunk, but I do love steampunk, and there is stuff to do that. So I'm thinking about that. I don't know if I'm going to do every area themed or what just yet. And obviously this all areas. I want to try and keep the terrain as best as I can to where it is. I mean, here's a perfect spot for like, or somewhere along here is like perfect for a swimming pool, right? Um, or like a hotel, maybe like on this island, have a hotel, a bridge that the customers can take, which I might do. That would be pretty cool. Get a nice hotel here. And then, as for the water park, I don't really know where I'm going to put the water park just yet. Maybe somewhere around here. And then the other areas are just going to be theme park. I kind of want to keep the terrain the best as I can to how it is, because that's just how it is in theme parks. You know, a lot of them will buy, like companies will buy massive open land, and then they'll tweak the land to what they believe is necessary. I mean, you take the Thought Park, right? It's very much this was kind of what it looked like before Thought Park. Obviously, there's a new park, Universal Studios, which again looks similar to this before it's going to become what it's going to become, which is a super exciting theme park. I can't wait till that comes out, but that's a few years down the line yet. But yeah, that's kind of it for today. There isn't much I've done, simply because I'm trying to get back in the flow of things with this game. I haven't played these games for a while, so I'm kind of just doing what I feel is what I can do. I feel like on my last series I kind of burnt myself out because I tried to do too much in too long of a time, too little of a time. I'm not going to sit here and promise you that you're going to get weekly uploads of this video of this series, because that most likely will not happen. It will kind of be whenever I'm feeling it. You know, you get the next episode. As for my actual content itself, I'm still working on getting to the point where I'm ready to consistently upload stuff. But yeah, that's kind of going to be it for today. I hope you did enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. I shall catch you all later.